Welcome to our Advent podcast, All Creation Waits, the Advent Mystery of New Beginnings by Gayle. Today, the second, we will be hearing about the muskrat. But first, hear these words from Abraham Joshua Heschel, American philosopher and theologian. The beginning of our happiness lies in the understanding that life without wonder is not worth living. What we lack is not a will to believe, but a will to wonder. Hear now about the muskrat. Sitting up and hunched forward like a precision jeweler, the muskrat guides the tender stem end of a cattail into his mouth. Long-clawed front paws holding, peeling, chewing, all at the same time, fast and ravenous. When he gets to the tough part, he tosses it aside, takes another from his pile, and bites. I admired him a long time on a brilliant early morning last summer at the edge of the pond, admired his voracious yet meticulous eating with a purpose. That purpose, I first supposed, was to pack away as many calories as possible and live off fat reserves when the cattails age into brown husks, when the ice seals up the pond, and when the dimly lit days invite a long nap. But Muskrat is no winter napper. He's apt to be swimming under the ice cap this very minute, his tail, flattened vertically like a belt on edge, propelling him just as swiftly and deftly as in summer, thanks to an ingenious recalibration of body chemistry that enables his blood to carry and his muscles to store more oxygen in winter. Flesh and blood rich in oxygen, wrapped in a luxuriant double-layered fur coat that traps an insulating air pocket next to his skin and repels water from without, he is an avid, frigid water swimmer. And he needs to be. Unlike his cousin, the northern beaver, he has stored no food for winter. But his busy metabolism every day drives him to eat the equivalent of a third of his body weight in fresh vegetation. So today and every winter day, he has no choice but to dive beneath the ice for plants that still grow on the bottomlands. Able-bodied as he is for this, the icy water rapidly saps his heat and strength. He has to surface in the middle of the pond to warm up. So from beneath the ice, he's built a refuge, a push-up it's called, by pushing sticks and stalks up through cracks in the ice into a heap, a mound. He pushes his body up into the mounded shelter, shakes his fur dry, and shivers to raise his body temperature. He allows others to join him, even non-kin, for the precious extra heat of a group huddle. If he feels too weak to dive, he may eat some of his shelter from the inside, though always with an eye on the wall's thickness. He can't risk opening it to the winter wind. It's a little breathing room, this heap of sticks on the pond ice. A dark little room, like his dark little den dug into the pond bank. Retreating to this dark rooms to rest and breathe, sometimes alone, often with others. This is how he survives the months of cold that can stop his plucky, industrious heart. Warmed, invigorated there, with a flick of his tail he dives sleek and quick to the very bottom, where fresh food always grows. As you listened, what caught your attention? What might the muskrat teach you about wading through times of cold and dark? of trusting that new light will indeed come. I invite you to take a moment to prayerfully consider these questions, as well as how might God be leading you? What might God be asking of you? Again, I invite you to take a moment to prayerfully share your insights, questions, concerns with God. Always remembering the dark is not an end, it's a door. It's the way to a new beginning. Amen.